So, guess what? I've got a little surprise, alright? Oh, she's okay. He's okay. He's okay. I love you. I love you. Hey, but you back your ass up. This is my puppy. What's up, guys? Welcome back to ThuggedOT Thursday and our second video here in honor of #Rare Week. Now, as many of you know, Rare Replay just released for the Xbox One, so this week we're kind of celebrating the history of one of the greatest video game development studios, as well as kind of, the evolution of the video game industry itself. But before we get into that, quick shout out to our Thug of the Week. His gamer tag is TLG the Legend, and yes, he is a longtime fan of the YouTube channel, and I appreciate it, but he's getting the shout out because this guy saved up the money to put towards purchasing his very own Xbox 360 console, which I think sets a great example for other kids out there by really showcasing, if you want something in the world, you gotta work for it. So thank you, man, for being a great role model, and congrats on the shout out. Now, if you yourself want to get the Thug of the Week, or perhaps nominate one of your friends or family members, all you have to do is fill out the form on the contact page of thuglifegaming.com, letting me know what makes you a thug. So, the gameplay that you're seeing in the background is, of course, Banjo and Kazooie, one of the many fantastic titles that comes with this Rare Replay collection. Now, let's go ahead and talk about it. First off, what do I like about this entire collection? Well, for starters, okay, let's bring up some screenshots of the menu screen. The first thing you're gonna notice is how well put together it is. This menu, arguably one of the most creative menus I've ever seen in a video game. The entire theme of it is that you're at a movie theater, which is really fun and engaging because they're kind of putting on a show for you. They're really showcasing the 30 years of the history behind Rare, so I think it fits extremely well. But as soon as you enter the movie theater, you're gonna see three selections of your choice. On the left side, you have a behind the scenes kind of a video gallery that you get to kind of see behind the scenes the making of a lot, if not every single one of these Rare games. It's really fun and educational, especially for those of you who might not know a lot about Rare. Now, the middle section, of course, is your games gallery. That's going to be the selection choices of all 30 of the games that are in this collection. Now, again, this is a 30 for 30 deal. You're getting 30 games for $30. You know what? Just cut the music. Look, if you're a gamer, you need this shit in your collection. It's 30 of some of the greatest games ever made for $1 each. 30 for 30. Do you even realize what $1 is anymore? You can't even buy a pack of Skittles for a freaking $1. So go to GameStop and pick it up. Anyway, the right side of your menu screen is what's called the snapshots section, and these are challenges in order for you to complete in order to really unlock more of the achievements for Rare Replay. It's a lot of fun because it has you playing a wide variety of games rather than just strictly focusing on one. So I do like it a lot, but of course the main draw to playing this game is going to be your middle section, which was the games gallery. So let's talk about that for a second. Now, when you first start up this games gallery of over 30 freaking titles, honestly, it's a little overwhelming because there's so many titles you really don't know which one to play first unless you kind of have those 2 or 3 titles that you've been waiting like 10 or so years to play. Normally, this is going to be your Conker's Bad Fur Day, your Banjo and Kazooie, or maybe even Battletoads. But after you've played those for a while and you kind of want to experience some new games, there's kind of a sense of disappointment because if you don't have kind of an emotional connection through playing these games as a kid, it's really hard to pick up on. However, that sense of negativity or disappointment towards the game eventually goes away, and here's why. There's gonna be those 3 or 4 titles that truly haven't aged one bit. Conker's Bad Fur Day, Banjo and Kazooie, or maybe even Cameo. Now, as you're having a lot of fun playing these games and progressing throughout them, you learn about the leveling system for Rare Replay. That's right, there is a freaking leveling system in the game. Rare does a great job of creating incentive for you to play all of the titles in this collection. Not just the ones that you've been waiting a while to play, but also those titles that you really don't give a shit about. And there's two ways that they really do this. They provide individual achievements for each game, so if you happen to be an achievement whore like me, then you're gonna have a lot of fun. But also, as you're unlocking and earning these achievements, you earn stamps to be punched onto your movie ticket. Now, these movie tickets act as your leveling system. As each individual movie ticket is filled with stamps, you then level up. So by completing the games, you level up. And as you're leveling up, not only are you unlocking more achievements, but you're unlocking more in-game content, like those behind the scenes videos that we just talked about. But you know, if I had to say one negative thing about Rare Replay, it would be that there's not enough games in it with Xbox Live multiplayer. Now, I know these are old titles that originally didn't have it, but it would have taken this collection to a whole nother level if they provided multiplayer Xbox Live for some of those old school games like Conker's Bad Fur Day. But regardless, guys, even if you aren't familiar with Rare as a studio, okay, as long as you appreciate a very well put together game that is a whole lot of fun, okay, there's gonna be, like I said, those 5 titles that are honestly good enough to compete against a lot of today's video games. Those 5 titles are gonna branch you off and get you playing the rest of the games in this collection. Now, you add on top of that the possibility of unlocking 10,000 gamer score by playing through it. The possibilities of how much fun you can truly have are endless. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope all of you have been enjoying #Rare Week. I do have one more video coming out this weekend, so be on the lookout for that. But let me know what you thought of the video with a comment below. Click that thumbs up button, share the video with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to Thug Life Gaming already, then I'm going to assume that your mouse is currently broken. Because why else wouldn't you subscribe? Alright guys, but thank you again for tuning in. You know the deal, baby. Keep living that life, because that's what thugs do. I'm out of here, guys. Take it easy.